Hello and welcome to another update video about Doge. Doge is unfortunately still moving sideways. I think there could be some of the usual volatility around the weekly candle close, especially on the Bitcoin chart. That could also impact Doge. I think all of these, okay, not all of them, but most of these coins are currently dealing with, let's say some sideways consolidations due to the uncertainty on the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin itself is moving in a pattern of uncertainty at the moment, as we discussed. So also Doge has to just, let's say wait for a decision there probably. It could just extend its sideways consolidation a little longer. We haven't seen a breakout signal to the upside yet. A clear signal would be a decisive move above 48.5 cents, the next upside Fibonacci level, which was already tested a couple of times. And so far I see the consolidation as a wave 4. And the overall larger degree wave count is unchanged. Still would like to see another wave 5 in the larger third wave, then another 4 and another 5 and another 4 and another 5 to complete the overall pattern. And that can take us into the region around $1.32 to $2.11. In our member live stream today, I was asked for, what is the most promising setup? And what is the coin that offers the best reward to risk in this cycle? I always say this is not possible to say because this is a milestone target. I'm not saying this is the maximum or anything. It's always difficult to give these targets because they depend on so many factors and altcoin charts are so fragile. But targets like these are for your orientation. If we see crazy extensions in circle wave 3, it might be that this all will shift higher. So we have to take it level by level with these altcoins. They move too much, right? In order to really give firm targets. They're always very flexible until we get closer to them. But still, I think this offers a decent reward to risk ratio. But based on the wave count, it could be that we spend a few weeks or months even in sideways consolidations with a lot of volatility. Because if this is correct, then we could see a wave 5 of a larger third, another fourth wave pullback, a fifth wave, a fourth wave, a fifth wave, which would also look like an expanding triangle. But that's the theory based on what I see right now. That might change a bit, but overall, please note that if we push higher directly and one more high is expected in this third wave as well, that this support area will shift higher as well. So then let's take a look at the Doge short-term chart. And on the Doge short-term chart, we just see ongoing sideways consolidation with a possibly completed ABC structure. But the problem is, what we can never rule out is that this is morphing into some kind of a triangle or even a larger WXY structure, because an ABC structure, that's fine. That means the wave 4 could have bottomed, but an ABC can also be a wave W of a larger correction. And we might work on wave X and there could be another wave Y, which means the Y wave is also an ABC. So ultimately that correction can extend until we see an impulse. I think it is, let's say, long enough in duration to be considered complete. It has a pattern that looks complete, but so far, unfortunately, no impulsive move up yet and no break above resistance. What I would need to see next is a break above 45.6 cents. Because what I cannot rule out is here this white microstructure, which was a wave 1 to the downside. Let me remove those fib levels here. We see it better. Wave 1 to the downside, wave 2 to the upside. We could simply be in an ABC rally now, and we go down further. That's not a prediction. It's more like, be aware that as long as we don't break above resistance, the market might set up for lower. If that correction wasn't complete, or let's say if the time and pullback wasn't complete to correct the rally before, which was very aggressive, it might just need to morph into a more complex correction, right? And I mean, maybe better than a 5-wave move down would even be the idea of a WXY structure. And this wave 4 would sit here, right? And then the Y wave itself would be like an ABC. It's just something to be aware of until we break above resistance. And if rallies stay corrective, it could just be another zigzag pattern here that then it's a setup for lower, maybe in another ABC. And we might just test 28.5 cents then. So we have to remain patient here until we finally break out of the range. But a break above 45.6 cents could indicate that we finally move to that fifth wave target up there. Next one is around 60 cents. And that's what I would like to see eventually. That's the update about Doge. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.